Hello, everybody. I hope you've been having a good week so far. My week has been interesting. I'll try and give you all I'll try and talk a little about it, if I actually remember and I don't get to focus on drawing. Because I think that happened like last time. But anyway, it's time to get to the art. Alright. So yeah, it is time to figure out like how to actually draw this. Although now that I see this, might as well get this part of it. And maybe something like that. But okay, time to work on this one. Now, it'll look right if I kind of have it like maybe not like that exactly. I'm trying to figure out how to show the underside of like the knuckle and the thumb here. Well, not underside, but the other side of it when it's like when you bend your thumb down, trying to figure out like how to show that. Like, would it work better like, well, if it was gonna work like that, it might be better to place it here a bit. Or I might want to wait on that till I get the rest of the hand in. Okay. Okay, so looking at this, the pinky does seem to block up most of the starting part here. I mean, of course, it's not like the pinky's going to take the entire width of the hand here, of course not. It kind of feels like it goes in like this. Okay, actually, something that might help me. Got that to a new layer. And wait, did I? Oh. Okay, well, actually that makes this easier. Okay. Now cut that to a new layer. And this layer like this. Yeah, just put this back here so I have a general idea, like this is the shape of the hands. Okay. That should hopefully help me with this. Okay, that's the right one. And actually move that below. And looking at that now, I've kind of realized that... Oh. Get back on this one, Cyrus. Now, with the way I have my hands shown here, I can't like directly copy off of the model like mannequin that I'm using. Oh God. You know, I'm probably making this more complicated than it actually needs to be, but I don't really know any other way to do this. So we're gonna do it the complicated way. So we kind of have Pinky starting out here. Okay. That steep of an angle. Or, well, not that. I don't know if that angle is actually steep, but not that angle. I didn't want that. That's making the pinky look too... I mean, no, the pinky should definitely be small, but it's not that smaller than the other fingers, so... actually... So let's start with this part, because at the very least, the middle finger is definitely going to be the one out the most. So at the very least, the far edge of the hand shouldn't change. Like, that much should stay the same. Now I just need to reorder all of these fingers. Imagine if I had drawn the fingers on individual layers beforehand, then I could just literally shuffle them around and that would work, but yeah, no, I didn't think that far ahead. That would have been crazy if I did. Now, I wonder if just taking a photo of my hand would actually help me with figuring this out. Maybe I can just hold the pose properly, maybe. Then I just need to take a photo from the other direction. Oh wait, no. I do not want a video. I just want a photo. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Okay, gonna try that again. Because I think I messed up the angle. Okay. Okay, maybe that worked that time. Okay, I think it did, and well, it is kind of helping. Yeah, I was definitely right in that the outside of the middle finger is going to be like the most visible thing. Like, that's always going to be visible for this. And most likely the only part of the pointer finger that's going to be visible with this is literally just the fingertip. Not much more. Okay. Now I think this is all the pinky. Or that might be... Okay, actually, no, that's probably part of the ring finger. Alright. Maybe actually I want to kind of go more in, following the kind of curve here instead of just going straight down. Then we get here. Then we kind of curve to finish off the pinky. Which means these are these points. Okay. Okay, maybe not like... Yeah, like this. Okay, so that's the pinky finger. Now we get the ring finger. And at the very least, we can kind of do something similar to what I have here for these three. Like, no matter what, the middle finger is going to get blocked off by the ring finger, but it'll get blocked off later than it got blocked off by the pointer finger. At least that's my general idea for this. Okay, so if this is coming from the ring finger, go like that. Which means we also kind of follow it. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, yeah, the second is here for the ring finger. So this goes out to here. And yeah, let's fix this up. Doesn't need to go at that angle. We're actually thinking about it. Actually thinking about it, that might have been part of the pinky. Maybe I should just not worry about this part and I can fix on the other side too. Now that I look at the photo I took again, I think I still messed up the actual angle I was going for. God, I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, is this how it's supposed to, like, how do I first look at my hand to figure out how to draw this hand? Okay. So, yeah, it's... God, how did I even come up with this pose for my hand? Okay. Okay, I think I got a better photo for this. Dear Lord. Oh. Okay, got a strange mask, Red. I'm actually wondering, like, how strange. Is it strange as in a unique origin? Or is it strange as in it's a factory misprint that you found in, like, Spirit Halloween? Because both those would be strange. And I'd honestly be more wary of the Spirit Halloween one, because that one might be haunted. Well, I hope your day's been going well, Red. No, that looks horrible. Ooh, I hope it's not a repeat of yesterday's in you're not really able to get much accomplished. Because that would suck. No, that looks bad. That really looks bad. God. Okay, I think my issue is I just drew the pinky like smaller than it really needed to be. Oh. Okay, hope you have fun at darts, Red, and thank you. It is nice to know at least it looks better than I'm thinking it does. It definitely doesn't feel better to, like, actually make it, though. Although that's more me just getting a bit annoyed at trying to take reference photos. 'Cause I can't get my hand to be comfortable in the pose, like comfortable enough in a pose to be like what I was using it before. But okay, let's. Yeah, I feel like I should make the pinky a bit bigger. Okay, yeah, that might actually be a better size for it. Like, no, don't go out that far over Cyrus. Okay, closer. Yeah, I should have just been starting from here. Okay, that actually looks like a reasonable size for Pinky. Okay. There we go. That just feels better. Okay, no more. Make it go more like here. Okay, and actually, if I'm going this route, then I kind of need to. I can actually get rid of it like this. Alright. Oh, and also clear this spot up. Okay, I feel like that works better. Maybe more so go like the hands definitely don't need to be absolutely perfect front and back. I mean, honestly, I probably don't even need to worry about the hands for this, but I'm not going to be able to, like, live with myself if I don't at least try and do this. So, yeah. And I mean, what I mean by not be able to live with myself is that every time I come back to this and I keep seeing it like that, I'm just going to get more and more annoyed with myself until I just actually mess with it again. Okay. And again, it's gonna make a lot more sense to like actually put some shading in there just so you can see like the actual order of fucking fingers. Or maybe if I just mess with something up here. Like have it. Maybe instead of having it curl up there, I just kind of keep it a bit straight when it goes behind the finger. Okay, I think the issue is, yeah, the middle finger is just sticking out way too much for it. The ring finger just doesn't properly cover enough of it with how I have it. That's what's throwing a lot of this off. I need the ring finger to cover more of the middle finger than it currently is. So instead, let's start it like here. Okay, almost. Kind of have it go more into this section here. Okay, that feels a lot better now. Okay, yeah, that looks much better. Although now I feel that I need to show the... Okay, got an idea for this one. Just kind of need the pinky to be intruding over the ring finger a bit more up here. Okay, that looks much better now. Again, they still don't look that good, but I am much more happy with how they are layered like this. Because I can actually feel like when I look at this, I can kind of see like, okay, this one is on top of this one, which is on top of this one. Oh, okay, excuse me guys, I am getting a call. Alright, be right back. Okay. Don't know, like, who was trying to call me. I mean, might be related to a job that I applied for, but they, like, didn't do anything, didn't say anything, then they just, like, kind of hung up. So, I don't know what's going on with that. But, alright. Now to figure out the thumb. And also I might be able to figure out how to change this part to accurately show it's the back of the hand. Which, well, I guess one way you could do it is to kind of like, yeah, kind of, yeah, like this. You kind of just have a line continue like so. Because, yeah, I mean, this part of the hand is basically just a singular block. Then you have this little fleshy appendage off of it. And when seen from the front, you obviously see that part, like it's blocking off the other end of the block. But when you see it from the other side, like it would kind of go like that. Maybe kind of curve it out a bit like, okay, actually, yeah, I think that works better. Yeah, and gotta kind of have the fingers kind of go like that. Or maybe not exactly like that. Yeah. Because, yeah, looking at the hand where the fingers are, like, at the very least, how I, like, the photo I took of my own hand, because I can't really easily see the back of my hand to use as a just bespoke reference, kind of need to take a photo of it, so the photo is more stable than my hand is going to be if I have to turn around and look at it, so yeah. Okay, and actually I think I realized what I want to do here isn't extend it like here from, because this is like where this is supposed to be where the finger meets the hand. It's supposed to be the base knuckle. Then you get 1 and 2 knuckles for the rest of the finger. So instead I should be drawing this kind of going to cover up more of this. Okay, so now that I had that realization, well, first before I mess this up, although, well, I can obviously just erase it, so let's see how it looks if I can. Basically what I need to do is kind of have this part be a bit smaller. Okay, that. And no, that doesn't help it either. Or actually, no. Okay. Just realized I kind of forgot how I was showing this. Because, yeah, no, these gaskets, they're not like the base knuckle. They are pretty much... The ones here are basically supposed to be the creases for where the finger meets the hand. Obviously, there's a much bigger range of motion than just where that crease is. But yeah, they're not, that part isn't exactly the knuckle. So okay, I guess that's like that'll just stay the same there. I think I want this to kind of, it also needs to be a bit straight there to help sell that it curves up on the, like the, help sell the part where it curves up is blocked by the pinky here. Okay, back to figuring out this part with that. Okay. Honestly, a lot of this would be much more identifiable if I like added in some shading, and although honestly that's probably something that I don't really need to worry about. Oh, hello Varus, thank you for the raid. Okay, let me just give you a shout out. Okay, Varus. Octane. Okay, how's Gas Station Simulator? I hope you... And I do hope you... God, I really am rusty on how to welcome raids. It has been a while. But okay. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Cyrus the Thief of 6,000 Years. I usually play RPG games and... RPG games? I usually play RPGs with a bit of... a few action games thrown in the mix, and I'll also do a bit of drawing, like right now. God, I can only blame being rusty so far. I really need to actually just get that down to just... I need to be able to rattle that off as soon as I get a raid happening. Dang. But yeah, I hope you were having fun with Gas Station Simulator. And Varus, if you need to do anything like after stream care, yeah, after stream care or just anything, feel free. Okay. Well, things have been going... Honestly, yeah, I'd say things have been going okay. I've been working on trying to draw a hand from behind. And I mean, I don't exactly have drawing a hand from the front down pat, so this hasn't exactly been the easiest thing. But I did manage to make something that I feel okay with. So yeah, that's a nice thing. Okay, let's get rid of that one. But I'm glad you decided to raid here. Yeah. Well, like I said, do whatever you gotta do after stream to just unwind, get all that stuff checked. Do what you need to do, Varus. Again, I appreciate the raid. Have a nice night. Alright. So for now, let's get back onto the right layer. Copy that. Now we turn that one blue. Okay. Transition it. Yep, transition it. No, translate it. That's what this is called. Okay, flip it horizontal. Then I move it over here. Oh, wait, shit. I just realized I'm not even actually done with this part yet. Still need to actually figure out how to, like, the details to put on the back of the thumb. Completely forgot about that. Because I got distracted going to check out my character reference where, yeah, it's not like Eris actually did any shading on these. It's pretty much just using perspective to, like, show you the order of the fingers. And since this is just going to be a character sheet, I don't really need to worry about shading or anything. So, yeah, not gonna worry about it. But, okay. So, obviously... Oh, okay, not so obviously, actually. How does the thumb look? Okay, reference photo to the rescue. Okay, actually, yeah, from this side, it would be more kind of... kind of goes with, like, say, this. And not exactly that. But yeah, we kind of go from here up like that. And maybe something like that. After all, that would be showing like the other side of the gasket. Because like here the gasket, like the lines are, it's kind of bowing out because it's supposed to be like, okay, that part, like that, like the thumb is bent there, so it's kind of bowing out. Which would mean that on this side they'd be kind of bowing in. So I think that works. I think it works. Okay, now I can copy this, scale it, flip it, move it over here. Do that, then just turn this blue. And it would just move it under here. Although I'll say, I mean, I might more just want to have that nearby as a reference instead of trying to make the hands exactly identical. So actually, yeah, let me just move the layer kind of like this. Yeah, I can turn, there we go, that guy goes away. I'm gonna really need to clean up all these layers because there are probably quite a few of these layers that I don't need anymore. And it would definitely help me to just not have to scroll through so many to actually get to what I want. Okay. Cut out all of this. At the very least, I can get the like thumb and hand stuff done pretty quickly. Here we go. Okay, I like how that looks better. All right. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Oh, this way. So you can just get rid of this part. So these just kind of go like that. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Alright. So we get rid of... Oh, okay. I was wondering why it wasn't erasing. Forgot I swapped a pen. So we get rid of this part. And honestly, most of this. I want to kind of keep... Well, honestly, the only important part I have to keep is just the outline. Like, the stuff inside it, I'll get rid of. But that part of the outline I want to keep as it's a nice base to work off of. Like, I want to keep this basic line because it's going to still be there no matter what. I think I got everything. Okay. Then get something like this. All right. Maybe not that big. No, more than that. Dang it. Okay, no, wait. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'd say it's good, like, backward views of the hands. Okay. So now the big thing is figure out how to, like, what to do with the feet. Like, how do I figure out what to do with the boots? And I think Eris actually had a much better idea. Yeah. Eris' idea with mine was much better than what I did. Because mine is at a bit of a... like, it's at a bit of an angle. Like, you can see from the front facing because you can actually see the tops of the shoes. So, gotta figure out what to do here. Well, I think first thing that would help me, because obviously I'm not going to be able to keep them, like, unlike with the hands, I can't actually just use like the general silhouette and just change some details, because this silhouette will not be the same. So we cut it. And trim this up. And we gotta figure out something to kind of do with these. I mean, I guess easiest would be to show that, like, this kind of setup with the effectively the sole of the shoe continues around the back. But I kind of have them pointed like a bit up, like if I like, let's take these. Oh. Okay, wait. Get on the proper one. And I flip them up. Oh, that's as far back as I really need to increase my undo limit on this, honestly. Okay, say we had it like this. Oh yeah, it's not gonna help me with that. Okay, yeah. So doing that doesn't help. Okay, time to look at some Star Force reference images to like see if they have a better. They see if they can kind of help me with this. Okay, no, the Megman one does not show like the feet from behind, except like barely when it's showing the underside. So not that helpful. Although, I mean, to be fair, they are just shoes. They don't actually need to be all that fancy. So, you know what? Yeah, let's just try mess around and figure something out. Thinking about it, I kind of... I still kind of want these here. Oh, wrong layer. I kind of want them here as a bit of reference. But, okay, let's try something. Once I swap back to the pen. Okay. So we seem like this. God, trying to visualize this is doing my head in a bit. God, trying to even just like use myself as a reference for this is very difficult. Oh, actually, wait, maybe now is when this guy will come in handy. Okay, yeah, maybe. Oh, God. Go like that. Okay. Oh. Time to slide the guy over. It obviously won't be a perfect match since I've already changed like how the legs are positioned and stuff. But this should at least help me get an idea for the angle. Okay. Yeah, because obviously from behind at this angle, you're seeing more of the back of the foot. So obviously it's going to end up being longer. And since I have this being the sole part of it, maybe have it more straight down. And it kind of pokes out a bit like that. Something a bit smoother. I can probably like tighten this up a bit like so. Okay, let's take you out of here for now. Actually, might have it. Yeah, if I move the basic standing guy over like so, how does he match up to the shoes I drew, like to the front-facing shoes I drew? Okay, I gave a lot of room, so I don't really need to follow too close with this part, so I can change this a bit once I get back to the proper layer, of course. Let me just do that. So something like that. Of course, you can only really see the like part kind of bulging out on like this part, not where it kind of not when it goes to the toe, because like I had on here, when it starts going away from what you can see, then obviously you're not going to be able to, like the bulge part disappears. So if I do it like this, okay, it's feeling kind of right. Definitely need to change this part though. Like it doesn't end as like it's not pointy at the end. That's the thing. So if I just go like that, maybe? No, it's... Well, maybe it also kind of needs to go out like this. Oh god, no, that is... no, this is not looking right. Like, I can't tell what isn't right about it, but it just doesn't, it... Like, it just doesn't feel like it's going right. I guess it's because this part doesn't look like it's the front of a foot. It just doesn't look like... Like, it just doesn't look like it. It doesn't. Like, that's supposed to be the back of the shoe? It just looks... It looks weird. God, I really just need to make some of these parts in Blender and actually just... Like, just try and make them in there so I have something that I actually have as a good reference. Honestly, I really need to just open up Blender. I haven't touched it since I downloaded it. I mean, that's probably also going to take me a stupid amount of time to actually figure out how to do what I want to do with it. But, I mean, it's a thing that I do want to do. Oh yeah, no, that's what Select Layer does. What happens if I do that? Okay, so that's how that works. Oh yeah, no, I don't like flipping it isn't what I. It doesn't. That's not the kind of transformation I want to do to it. But the transformation I want to do involves it being an actual 3D object, so that's not helping. You know what? Maybe I should just say. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to say fuck it. And not worry about how it looked being on the ground. And instead, I'll use this as an opportunity to show what's on the underside of the boot. Because if I'm already wanting to just... Like, after all of this, I do want to just, like, draw the individual armor pieces and actually just be able to have them with the amount of detail that I want on them and just have on the off to the side. It's a way to just like just get a closer look at them. So if I'm going to be doing that, then I can just get rid of this. Because that was a unmitigated failure. And instead, just get the outline of these. Like the biggest outline. The outermost line. Although now I'm gonna need to figure out, okay, so how to show off the underside of it. But that's something for next week's. It's something I can worry about later. And I will worry about it later. Because there's one thing I know how to do. It is set up situations so future me will curse past me. Because I end up doing that a lot. Okay. So, okay. Well, actually thinking about it, I wouldn't use this part. I'd actually instead have... Well, actually, Maybe I should have had this part kind Because the idea is like this is the part bulging out, then it should actually end up being like I should have had it kind of come out sooner and overtake this. Okay, well that's is something to worry about later. God. Yeah, I think I'm just going to worry about all of that next week. Or maybe this weekend, depends on if I open this up on like Sunday. I might. I mean, I don't have too much left to do in Wilds. I was actually able to... I've already beaten a 10-star Gogmasius hunt, and I got 2 of his gem drops, so I'm done with all of that stuff. Just need to farm out the rest of the drops to enhance the rest of the Rarity 5 and Rarity 6 armors, then I'm good on Wilds until the expansion drops. And I'm pretty much almost done with playing through ZA, Pokemon Legend ZA. I'd already completed the main story, I just have a few side quests left to finish. And I only need to get a shiny Aerodactyl to be able to have shinies of every non-mythical and non-legendary mega Pokemon. Mega Evolution. Because, yeah, I'm not going to try and... Well, like, most of the legendaries you actually get, you can't shiny hunt for in ZA. And there are like 2 of them you could do it for, but it would be a massive pain in the ass. So I'm just not going to worry about those. But yeah, I just need to get a shiny Aerodactyl. Oh yeah, and a shiny male Meowstic. Need that too. But once I get those, catch the rest of the Pokemon, finish out the Pokedex, get a few trade evolutions done. Then I can finally say I have done everything I want to do in Legend ZA, and I can put that down. And then now free up some time to actually work on some other stuff. Some of that other stuff will be other games I have in my backlog, of course. But it could also be like productive stuff too. But yeah. I'd say with that, about time to just end stream for today. At the very least, I was able to get the hands done. I am proud of that. Ah, dang, I didn't realize it was Red's 45 stream streak. Yeah, I really wish. Is there a setting on Mix-Up where I can actually see some of the like Twitch stuff? Like how I mean, maybe it's something I can set with stream elements. Again, something I'll have to look at later. Alright. Let's see. Who to raid into? Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. We'll raid into Malachi VTuber. Right now it's her. She's having a birthday stream and it seems like she's doing some singing. At least I think she was. But yeah, we're gonna raid into her. Okay, I'll start the raid now. Alright, so next stream will be tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be playing more of Mega Man Star Force 2. Okay. But yeah, so that's what's going to be happening. Alright. For everyone who came by, whether you lurked, whether you chatted, thank you. I really appreciate having you guys here. And again, it really does help me actually get myself to work on this. So I appreciate you guys being here. Alright. I hope everyone has a wonderful morning, noon, afternoon, evening, day, night, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever time zone you're in. I hope you have a wonderful time of it. And I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. Let's raid. And for the YouTube side of things, the stream will end here. Hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. Bye.